show again. Here you go, Yeah, I saw you requested to watch my gameplay. This is me, Good Game. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I saw you on the Fallout 76 message board, and I saw, oh god, you have an entire, what is it? Yeah, hey, it's Good Game. Yeah, I saw you that day on the Fallout 76 message board, and you had taken some pictures of, I guess, a power. It looked like a power armor factory, just a power armor storage facility. And I saw you had, oh god, I don't know, friggin' like, had to have been at least 50. It looked like 50 suits of power armor, and you had the sentry bot there. And I wanted to add you. I thought it was really great. And I've been playing this. I finished the main storyline by the time I was level 16, and but the thing is I was doing the quest for the Cambridge Police Department. You know, the one where it's asking for the reinforcements when you first show up in the area around the institute, to go to the Cambridge Police Department and help out for a distress pulsar that's set up there. And so I went to go do the quest. This was after I already finished the main storyline. And I went up to the area. There was like 50 feral ghouls. I killed off all the feral ghouls, and Paladin Dance was there. I go to and then after all the ghouls are dead, and I hadn't modded my account or nothing before I saw Paladin Dance. I saw Paladin Dance after all the ghouls dead, and I ran into that glitch where he goes, "We have hostiles, check your fire," or like covering fire or whatever. He's like, he keeps saying, "Check your fire, check your fire." And so I was sitting and I was like so bummed because I'm sitting there doing the thing because I had this major like political dilemma with my storyline. It's like, what happened with me is the Brotherhood ended up killing Desdemona and the Railroad right while I was in the middle of trying to, persuade my son not to kill Desdemona, because Desdemona really wasn't that bad of a person. Railroad wasn't that bad of a people. They were just trying to let the sense go free because they're sitting there and they're just treated like slaves. It's god awful. And so I did that. I had to go and I actually found the mod for the Cambridge police station, and I clicked it, and so this save file is modded, but the only mod I ever did was the mod that corrects the check your fire, incoming hostiles, part of Paladin Dance's conversation after you clear out the ghouls when you first meet them at the Cambridge police station. So I did all that thing. So I ended up going back to the railroad, and I ran like 50 like at least like 20 of the variable removals to kill the coursers off. Killed off like 20 coursers. I have so many freaking courser uniforms. I just wear them now just because I have like 20 or 30 of them lying all around all my different places. I stop here. It's like, because they weigh a ton. You see, it's like weigh 15. I never bothered to get the pachydermy like backpack thing for my guy, and so I've been trying to manage my weight this whole time. I just got back doing another big haul. Luckily, I've been with Caitlin, and I did the whole thing with Caitlin, and I figured out the thing with Caitlin. I finally came to a decision. The other big problem I have, let me get up her chart, was this because when I was playing, I finished the game when I was level 15, but when I was running through the whole thing, I just been doing it on normal difficulty. And when I got through the whole thing, it was so god awful that there wasn't any resources whatsoever. I should have been a cap collector, but I didn't have the luxury of actually putting extra perks at that time into being a cap collector. I was like trying to focus on being a ninja, having to hack all the freaking terminals myself. Had to hack the terminals, pick all the lock. And so the only way I was ever able to actually afford to heal myself while I was running all these god awful places was by being a cannibal. And now that I'm with Caitlin, every time that I'm around her and I go and I eat a carb, I mean, look at you can see I eat super mutants and ghouls, and so I'm sitting eating the ghouls and the super mutants. And it's just a total turn off for her. And I was looking on the thing like, there's something I can do. Can I just keep eating corpses and it won't matter because I've already gotten the highest level of affinity. I did the romance thing with her. And the thing is kind of like the impression is like, she'll leave if I keep eating the corpses. So I made the decision. I'm going to, as best as I can, walk away from being a cannibal. And just today, I decided to go with Oh no, Capsize. Yeah, so this was the big thing I did today. And so in order to keep Kate happy, so she doesn't keep getting all upset that I'm eating all the corpses after I kill the people, is I never eat a coal. Oh, really? Oh, that reminds. There was this one time set. So I was sitting there. I had just gotten done doing one of the variable removals for Watts' electronic. No, for Reed Marina. They have this little place where there's a boat thing, and so I went to go leave because there was some other place nearby there by the little satellite array, and then they have that South Boston military checkpoint, and I always go by there because they have a little mini nuke in that little back cabin where you pick up the power armor. And I was walking by, and there was this little shack out in like the middle of the lake. And I was like, I never checked it out. I was like, oh, here, I'm gonna go see what's inside here. Just grab a couple of like things to glue. I was just alone at the time. I didn't have Kate with me or nothing. I rolled alone for most of my things. That's how I ended up being a ghoul eater. And so I go into the shack. I walk up to the shack. I pick the lock. It was an expert lock too. It was a really hard lock, like an expert or master lock. Sitting there, pick the lock open the door. Okay, in the shack in the middle of the water, and there's this legendary feral ghoul just totally just decked out in like hard metal like raider armor, right? Sitting there eating a courser that was already half eaten. It was like a Gen 3 freaking Sith. Eating the Gen 3 Sith right as I opened the door. And when I opened the door, I was like in sneak mode. It just kind of like stood up, like looked at me, and went back down and started eating the Gen 3 Sith. It was, you could tell it was a Gen 3 Sith because I had my little Pip-Boy light, and when I put the Pip-Boy light on the skeleton, you could see there was like muscles and still like it was like half eaten, but there was still some muscle on it. And when I went to go put the light on the parts of the skeleton that were actually showing through the metal, it friggin' like you could see the metallic reflection of their endoskeleton while they were laying there on the ground. So then I ended up killing the friggin' the legendary feral ghoul, and then I went to go put the light on, and while the guy's like sitting there afterwards, like all of a sudden, like he starts to like the body starts to like get up and like try to hug me, like, oh my god, they're still alive. The half-eaten Gen 3 synth is still alive. So luckily, I had a synth relay grenade. Took out through a synth relay grenade, called in a Gen 1 synth. He comes, slams down into the thing, teleports into the thing, walks over, starts like hammering on the friggin' like there's a little workbench inside this shack, right? And he go friggin' like knocks the friggin' body and like twists him in half and like slams him up into the corner, and he's like, and the little Gen 1 son looks at me and is like, situation under control. Greetings, sir. And then I look at that, so I went back over, look at it, like, watch out, this guy's like right here, he's half-eaten, but he's still alive. And I looked at his arm, and he was like, thanks, man. So that was it. So I want to show you, that was why I had added you. I'll tell you what, yeah, you know what, I had made plans on doing the Fallout 76, but the thing, I'm really tied into this. I don't know how much Fallout 76 I'll be doing, but definitely if I do play and I see you on, I would like to try to coordinate something with you. I promise to, work with you and not like die or something. What's important is that I just, do what I can not to sabotage your mission. Maybe even if I just have to hold some items or, just, pay you by just healing you on the side or something, just to make sure I stay alive. If you need somebody to help back you up on a mission, we can do that deal later for 76. I'm really eager to check out the beta test first to see how the beta test works, and then I'll go from there. Hopefully that's good. I'm gonna get an extra little bonus check in a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna use that to go get the beta test and see. I don't know if I have to pre-order before the beta test comes out or after the beta test comes out. I'll find out sooner or later. And that's it. Hey, I'm glad I got to show you around the my garage here. Oh, it's gotten super late. I'll tell you what, said I'll let you go. Me and Cait say hi. Me and Cait say hi. Said thanks so much for coming by. Said I'll let you go then. Take care. Best of luck. Have a great day. Have a great day. And I'll try to text you later about 76. Everything's super duper here. Everything's super duper. Just getting to work. This is my garage. I'll show you. I got 3 over here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the get going with the mechanics is definitely. Yeah, so that's it. I got the. I just got a couple of power armors here. This was the big thing. I did find one XO1. I'll need to find the other XO1. I just need to look online. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I was just putting together a couple of Brotherhood of Steels. Everything changed because I was doing a bunch of stuff and got some new levels with Caitlin. You can see in the bottom right, I got my little pill thing. I ended up getting the mole rat disease, so I need to check out what I need to go back to Vault 81, or is it 91 or 101, whatever vault it was over there by the border of the glowing sea, and try to figure out if I can get Curie to do something for me without Cait getting all pissed off. And that's it. I'll have to go from there. I'll let you know how it works out with the mole rat disease. In the meantime, I'll let you have at it. I stole some power armor from a raider. A whole other story. They're all in love with the stolen raider power armor, and I had to do something and go from there. Take care of my stolen raider power armor somehow. I did get the second one, so that if I do end up using it, me and Cait can go as a matching couple. So that's it. All right, for me and Cait. Bye bye. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for seeing my garage. It's good to meet you guys. I'll keep in touch with you. All right. Alrighty then. Yeah, super duper. Find another way. Yeah, not a big deal. If I can't find it online, I'll send you a text and a call. I'll send you a message in a day or two, in the next few days, before the beta test comes out, and see if I can't find it, be able to give me a hand with it, and that should be okay. Alrighty then. Alright then. I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much. Take care. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye for now.